UFC Fight Night 56, Uberlandia, Brazil, happened last night. So this is the prediction review with 10 fights, who won, what were the highlights of the event, what was the most spectacular moment of the night, what was the highlight of the night. So anyways, first off, without further ado, we're going to get into the predictions. Who did I predict to win and who did Big Dog Jimmy win? Who had a better night? Who had the better weekend for UFC Fight Night 55 and 56 together? So with the first fight, we had Covington versus Wagner Silva, and Colby won. I got that right. Big Dog Jimmy got it wrong. Then the next fight, we had Thomas Almeida versus Tim Gorman. I got that one right. 2-0. Leonardo Silva versus Charlie Brenneman, and I picked Leonardo Leandro Silva to win. So that's 3-0 for so far. Then we have Ko Magov. I'm butchering his last name, I'm sorry. Check out Getting to Know Colonel Jack, and check out the video where it's titled mental health conditions and whatnot. I forget exactly what it's titled, but Hellboy versus Trevor Hot Sauce Smith, and Hellboy beat Hot Sauce. So that's 4-0 there. I am for the night. To start off the night, I capped it off in a big way again with the UFC. But then the fifth fight of the night, I got it wrong. I picked Rodolfo Frito Rubio to beat Diego Rivas, and Rivas ended up beating Rubio. So there, I'm 4-1. Big Dog Jimmy got that right. He's like, man, you can't just go based on the Ultimate Fighter Latin America. You can't just go based on the Ultimate Fighter, how they competed it in there. So then we go to the main card. Juliana Lima Ju Tai versus Nina Enars. And Juliana Lima ended up proving me wrong. Ju Tai beat Nina Enars. And Big Dog Jimmy was like, you gotta give her a shot. You can't freaking, don't bet against her this time. He was barking at me, talking to me. He was like, come on, man, you need to go with her. And I was like, she lost last time. I'm gonna, So, but congratulations. I thought that was awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to your next fight. Then we move up to the next fight, which was originally scheduled for the prelims, with Diego Lima versus Jorge de Oliveira. And I ended up getting that one wrong, so then there I'm 4-3. Big Dog Jimmy has 3, and I've got 4. So that brings us, because Lima ended up beating Oliveira. And then we go to the next fight with Claudio Silva versus Leon Edwards. I picked, let's move up here. I picked Claudio Silva to beat Leon Edwards, so that's 5 for 3, 3 for 5. And then we go to the co-main event, which I personally felt there was some controversy there, but the judges did what they did. I'm still a fan of Alan Brahma Joban, Warley Alves. I'm definitely got a lot of respect for you, and congratulations, but it is what it is. If you want to check out my reaction video to the fight and whatnot, and I have predictions on each and every single fight. So this is not a spam video. None of my videos are spam. They're reactions, predictions, or a reenactment. If you don't know what any of those words are, I suggest that you Google it in the Webster's Dictionary and whatnot. Not trying to be a dick or an ass, but it's just what it is, because some people just don't understand. So anyways, and then we go to the main event. So wait, before that it was 5 for 3, right? So now it's 4 for 5. Am I going to go 50% or am I going to go 60% on the night? I picked OSP. I picked St. Preux to beat Shogun, and he ended up beating him, so I ended up going 6 for 4. 6 for 4 on the night. With the UFC Fight Night 55, I went 7 for 4 from what I recall, because it was 11 fights there. This was only 10 fights because of a dude getting a broken leg. Man, wow, he broke his leg, and so that scrapped one fight and moved Preux up. And then another dude got sick, so anyways, it was still an awesome card, fucking spectacular weekend with the UFC. You know, at the highlights of the night, I'd have to say, you know, first off, Colby Covington, he ended up winning. That was awesome with the rear naked chokehold to get things started off just the way we frickin' left them off at UFC Fight Night 55. And then Hellboy, you know, beating Trevor Smith, Hot Sauce, KO, Hellboy, Magholz. He had beat Trevor Smith. That was another highlight fight. You know, there was a lot, though. I mean, you know, you can't forget about all the other fights, because it was just a really awesome night of fights. And then the main one, I'd have to say, for you know, for a full fight, the fight that I thought was the best was the co-main event with Alan Jabron versus Warley Alves, even though I don't like the outcome because I am an Alan Jabron fan. So, you know, you can say what it is with certain fights. I am biased, I guess you could say. In other ones, I'm just not, because I'm not familiar with the individuals, but I do care about them, and I do look forward to seeing them fight and whatnot. So anyways, in that, you know, obviously the finish of the night was OSP Vince St. Preux beating Shogun in 34 seconds with a vicious left, and then going for ground and pound, and then that was over, lights out. This was a fun night. Subscribe to Colonel Jack's Destination. Leave me a comment down below. Like the video. If for some reason you don't like it, don't know why you wouldn't like my video, but if you want to, you can dislike it. You can be my guest and dislike it, but I'd rather you like it. Leave me a cool comment and subscribe to Colonel Jack's Destination. Don't let all the haters and the naysayers and whatnot have you, you know, discourage you from leaving comments if you want, you know. So there you have it. So if you've made it this far and you're still watching, if there is a UFC fight that you want to see a prediction done for, and you tell me that you requested, I will do that fight that day. I won't put it off. I know I've done that in the past where, you know, this one of the prediction videos for this card, I actually got up like with about 48 hours to go for the card. So, you know, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this edition of the Destination UFC Fight Night 56, Uberlandia, Brazil. Predictions review, highlights who won, and highlights what the knockouts and fights were of the night. In my opinion, I should have waited. Kind of a good sandwich. You were shocked. He was shocked that Shogun lost like that. The legend Shogun Rao. He was shocked that he lost in the first 30 that it didn't even last a minute. He was shocked. He could not believe it. He was really upset. I had to take him outside. It was freaking like 20, 30, it's like somewhere around 30 degrees, and he was like, I gotta go out for a run. So we had to go out for a run last night, man. It was so freaking cold. But it was fun, you know. I always like going for walks with Big Dog Jimmy. Hey, maybe I'll end up putting up a video of me and Big Dog Jimmy going for a walk sometime. And there you have it. Subscribe to Colonel Jack's Destination.